Tell me if this situation is something that you feel like, hey, I got myself into that. How do you get out? So you are there drawing and you have that fantastic idea and you feel like, yeah, I'm killing it. Yeah, I'm killing it. And you start drawing and it's still a fantastic idea. You still are motivated and it's going so well. And then you see that the project that you started is very big and you're not that used to that amount of stuff. And you're like, oh, damn, how am I going to finish this? There's so much stuff to do. There's so many details to do. How can I get out of this in a faster way? How can I finish this project faster? How can I finish this drawing even faster? Even that it's like a 10,000 characters. How? And I know there's so many details. So today I'll be telling you how to get away from that fantastic idea that you had and you are feeling some kind of block to finish that fast. Everything was going fine, but then you feel like, bro, this never ends. Damn, this process is too much. This process is a lot. And here I'll be giving to you the first tip, that is use texture, use images, use Google, use Pinterest, use whatever font you want to use whatever source you want to use, but use it. The importance of you using some kind of image reference so you don't get lost, so you understand what is your goal, it's absolutely important. And if you can pay some kind of gallery to be able to use the images in your own drawing, like Shutterstock or FreePic or the one that I used to use and don't use anymore, Adobe Stock. If you can use one of those to get the pic and add it to your drawing, this is going to be even faster. And remember, because you paid, you can use that. Now, don't go stealing. Don't go stealing. But please be free and let yourself save time. You do not deserve to be 5,100 hours drawing something. And it seems like a never-ending process. In this artwork, there was a point that was very close to the end. I did not know I was close to the end. That's the craziest part. For me, it was still missing like a ton of stuff. A lot of stuff. It's crazy. It was still missing so much stuff. And I was only like 1 hour away from finishing that. And what have I done? That's right. I used pictures for background. I used textures. And not only that, I have already done the character. Am I crazy to draw it again? Maybe yes, but not everything. So I just copied the drawing that I already did of that same character and pasted for texture of the fur. Anything that you can do to save your time, do it. It's so important for you to save your time. And not only that, sometimes you're going to think like, hey, I'm very far away from my goal. No, Gabs, you don't understand. It's so far away. I have already drawn for 20 hours, 10 hours, and I'm still so far away, Gabs. I don't know what to do. And I can reply to you right now. Maybe it's the ambient light. That's tip number 2. Maybe your ambient light is lacking and it makes it look that you need to detail everything. And you're gonna get into that big hole of, I gotta detail everything because if I don't, my art gonna suck, my art gonna look bad, everything gotta have a crazy amount of stuff. But no, not everything gotta receive detail. Not everything gotta go crazy perfect. And I say that being a crazy, realistic, semi-realistic artist that detail everything, I can guarantee for you that not everything gotta be detailed as the main stuff. The main stuff will be extra duper detail, but the rest should never get as much detail. Maybe you get a high quality shading, but not detail. There is a difference between detailing and shading. Shading is adding where the shadow is and where the light is. Now detailing is about making the texture of that object, and people make a confusion about it. I have done a confusion about it so many times that I cannot even count. So yeah, it's possible for us to get lost many times. Champs, what I can be telling you right now in the second one is sometimes it just needs you to, in your ambient light, add a little bit more of fog. What is a fog? A layer that it's vanishing little by little the details so you can separate your character from the background. I did a lot of that in this drawing that you can see here. I did so much of it in this drawing. I separated the 2 main characters, the barman, from the background. You can see there is like a fog, a grayish area around them. So it creates even more contrast for the characters. People can see the characters even better. And that's what I'm truly looking at when I want to make an artwork that has more than crazy 20 characters. more than 10, more than 20. I don't know how many. I never counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 characters. If I counted right, there's 16 characters. Oh, the bunny ears, 17. 17 characters, if I counted right. Probably. Probably not. Who knows? I have been working already for 7 hours. So what I can tell for you, reuse what you have done. Do one time and you reuse. Like the beer, all the beer, not cans, bottles, the beer bottles. I have drawn only one and was like copy and paste like crazy. I was, hey, I'm gonna copy and paste all of it. And only thing that's gonna change is like what type of light's hitting those beer bottles and what it's touching it, what it's not touching it. Just that, but I'm copying and paste that thing to the end. And the cups of beer in the back that the lady is holding, the pink lady is holding, I did the same thing. I just did some small changes to not look exactly the same, but it was all copy and paste. Remember, copy and paste is there to help you to save your time, and that's the number 3. Copy and paste stuff. You create the texture one time, don't be shy, copy and paste that, copy and paste that. Copy and paste can help you a lot save time. And another thing that can help you a lot, number 4, is taking a break from your drawing. Like you're feeling that, bro, too much. And I'm not talking too much you drew for 1 hour. I'm telling you too much that you have been drawing that every single day. And now you're like completely blocked on how to evolve and make more progress in your artwork. So what I mainly can tell you, champs, is get 1 day away, get 2 days away, get 3 days away from that specific artwork. If you can, of course. I do not know the circumstances that you are in. So you can get a fresh new look, or if you don't have the time, you can just pretty much flip the canvas, see everything reflected, and that's pretty much a new drawing. Work with that. I do that a lot. I consider myself someone that wants things done right there at the time. So if I am someone that way, I gotta certainly say that rotating the canvas works very well. And adding loads of reflections, loads of reflections. Sometimes what was missing in your character or your drawing was just some crazy random ass reflection that could get you even closer to your goal, because reflections truly make the dream work, okay? Reflections make everything get to another level, and I love that. So talking about the process of this drawing, since I already talked a lot about tips, I start with base sketch and then I went for black and white, and you champs gonna notice that I have been starting with black and white a lot in the new drawings because I have been following a lot Dave Raposa. His artwork's amazing. I love him. He worked for Baldur's Gate into doing the art. Bro, he's so good. What the freak, bro? He's fantastic. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's like god tier artist. I love that. I love that so much. So starting by black and white so I can find out where do I want my light to come from, where I do not want my light to come from. This is something that many artists get trouble. So if you don't like painting in black and white, at least do an extra version, very sketchy, you know, very sketch form, just so you can get like, oh, okay, light will come from here, just so you can map out what is going to happen. Because it's so frequent that I see artists that they are there just drawing, they are doing all the stuff, and then they need to find shadows and light and go like, okay, my drawing sucks, what can I do right now? And just by having that base on black and white, no colors to distract you, no crazy colors or saturation to distract you, it can get much more smooth. So smooth. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm convinced. I know what kind of colors I will want. I know what kind of shadow and light I want. And then I start to add some colors. Sorry, I was not convinced about colors. I was only convinced about shadows and light, because colors, oh, this drawing on finding colors was such a big thing. It was so hard to find the colors. At first I was like adding, and I was like, okay, yeah, I know this drawing is going to be warm, but this looks so bad. I don't know about you guys, but I am someone very hardcore on myself when drawing. I'm not saying very hardcore on the way of doing bullying with myself that I know some of you do. Please don't do that. I'm talking about having a way of, hey, it can be better. Hey, it can be better. Hey, it can be better. I'll never talk with myself in a way that like, hey, this artwork, it sucks. It's horrible. Never draw again. No, never. Please never do that to yourself. What I do to myself, and if you're feeling that you can go into crazy challenges, try it yourself. If you have that tough mindset, try it yourself. What I go with myself is, but it can get better. It can get better. I swear I repeat that to myself the whole drawing. I'm not even joking. I repeat that to myself the whole drawing, and I'll keep on repeating that and repeating that and repeating that. It's crazy how much I gotta get myself out of my comfort zone, because it's so easy for our eyes, for our hands to troll us and say, Gabs, that's enough. Hey artist, you have already drawn enough. Go and rest. Go and play that video game that you love. Go and watch that series that you love. It's so easy. easy to go for that seductive voice that tells you to give up. And that's why I maintain a creepy, crazy focus of not enough, try again, let's try again, let's try again, let's try again. Just by saying that same phrase for me, let's try again, let's try again, let's try again, it helps me keep in mind that, hey, I can try another thing, hey, I can try another thing. And you gotta be comfortable with that, because if you're not comfortable with that, the chances of you getting frustrated and thinking, it's never good enough. There's a difference between a professional, hey, it can get better. You're talking with your craft. You're not taking that personal like, oh, I'm a horrible artist. No, you understand it takes time. You understand it's going to take your whole month, maybe, to make that artwork. Maybe 6 months. Who knows? Who truly knows? You gotta understand that, hey, it's a process. It's a very big process, and just be fine with that. So after trying so many times about light, I finally understood what type of light I wanted. A very strong light, close to the warm tones and oranges. And after that, I just went crazy and reinforced it even more, everything that I wanted. And tada, this artwork got more orange and more orange and more orange. The more I did, the more orange it got. And I just got happier with the orange because I truly enjoy this very warm scene. I love warm scenes. We can see how much fun they are having. We can see how cool they are. Like, yeah, everything's so cool. Everything's so nice. Yeah, food. Nom, nom, nom. Bro, I had such a hunger drawing the bread and the meat. Bro, this looks so good. Like, shout out to the artists that drew this. Heck yeah, GabyT. Yeah, follow me, subscribe, and link in the description if you want to learn to draw with me how to do this type of stuff. Now you know how. Thank you very much for watching. All the love, all the peace, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, champs. Bye bye.